Hi Esma, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks, Colin. How are you?
Oh, terrific. Well, I just showed a quick shot of your Community Service Award. It's the Premier's Award for Community Service, and I believe you received that recently, and also the New South Wales Government Award for Service to the Community, and that must have been very exciting.
That's right, Colin. It was most exciting. When I attended the Red Cross AGM in July, the past president read out the citation. I was awarded the third bar of the Red Cross Long Service Medal for 40 years service, and in the citation she mentioned all the other things I did in the community. And our local state member of Parliament, Michael Richardson, he was rather impressed apparently, and asked for a copy of the citation and nominated me for the Premier's Award. That was on the 29th, I think, no, the 26th of July.
Yep.
And then last Friday, which was the the 12th of September, Michael was at our monthly Red Cross meeting and presented me with this certificate and the other award from the New South Wales Government. I'm not sure actually whether they're two separate awards or whether it is the one award, but both of them sent along a token or a souvenir of the award.
That's fantastic. Now,
it was a complete surprise, of course, and I'm getting a bit old now for all this excitement, and by Friday afternoon I had a terrible headache, but I've recovered now.
oh well, you can never have too much excitement, I always say. But now, just to fill people in, I think there was quite a lot you've done with the community over the last 20 years, and it's included the telecross, the calling people first thing in the morning who are elderly just to see if they're okay, and you set that up in the Hills District.
I did in 1991. It was to have started early 1992. We had it all ready to go and had interviewed several clients, or recipients I prefer to call them, and my assistant, unfortunately, her condition worsened with her melanoma and she died, and I couldn't start the service on my own because if I got sick there would be nobody to carry it on. So we waited until we got another coordinator to assist me, and we started it on the 1st of November in 1992. That's one of the things that I do.
And you're the head of the Castle Hill Ridgebacks, is that correct, with the annual...
The captain of the relay team.
The captain of the relay team for the
right,
relay
yes.
walk for the Cancer Foundation.
That's right, for the Cancer Council, and the money we raise goes towards cancer research, a different branch of cancer research each year.
Right, and I believe you're still writing some more children's stories. You've had a
Yes.
second book since we chatted last, and also some extra stories
That's
on top
right,
of that.
I've written 3 stories towards my third book.
Wow, that must
I
be
have to wait.
exciting.
I have to wait until I get the urge to write, because you just can't sit with these things. You can't just sit down and write at any time. You've got to have that urge to write, and then sometimes when I start writing I can't stop.
And what would you say to people, like, obviously, this is a retirement village you live in, there's a lot of folk who have obviously retired, and what would you say to them in terms of getting out there and doing something like this, having a bit of fun and helping people?
Well, I think it's absolutely necessary. It's no use retiring and just sitting back and waiting to die.
Yeah.
Years ago there was a show on television called Waiting for God, and that's what the people were doing. They were just sitting in the retirement village and waiting to die. But no, you must have and you've got to have outside interests, although we have a lot of different events and everything in the village, and this is a wonderful village to live in, especially since Avon took it over. And but at the same time you've got to get out among people and get interested in other things, and the more you give, I think the more you get in return.
That's wonderful. Well, thanks
and
for
also,
chatting.
Could I just say,
Yep,
add a little
absolutely.
bit to it? as well as these other things that I do in the community, I have been working one day a month for a missionary society belonging to the church, but I'm involved in several different organisations within St Paul's, Castle Hill.
Uh-huh. That's great. Well, look, we're going to have to catch up with you sometime in the next few months and see what else you've been up to if you'd like to chat to us again.
I'd love to anytime you want to.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for chatting, Esma, and keep up the good work.
Well, thanks very much, Colin.